Yo, what is up guys? My name is G-Legend and today we're going to be talking about the weapon variants in Battlefield 1. Now the thing about these weapon variants is that all they do is change the attributes per weapon, whatever weapon they're for. They just change the attributes, but it's hard to decide which one is best for you if you don't even know what they do or how they change or anything like that. So we're going to go over that. Some of these can be like factory or storm or extended and that kind of thing. So if that interests you, then don't go anywhere guys, because we're just getting started. Okay guys, no dilly-dally, let's get right into it. First, we got the SMGs for Assault. Now these, like I said, they are for the Assault class. We got the Storm. Basically, all that does is just give you less recoil. I recommend that for the majority of maps, the majority of game modes. Why? Because this is Battlefield and you do need a lot less recoil than, you know, just a short-range game mode like Team Deathmatch or War Pigeons. Those, you may not have to use a Storm, but for anything else, you kind of do. Then you got the Trench. Basically, all that does is give you better hip-fire accuracy, so those would probably be best for any game modes that are short-range, such as Team Deathmatch and War Pigeons, like I mentioned earlier. That's what that is best for. And then we got the Factory. Basically, that's just lightweight and it recovers from recoil nicely. And then we got the Optical variant. Basically, that just gives you better accuracy. And then the Experimental variant, which it just gives you the option to switch to burst fire mode. I like this one for Conquest and Rush because of the fact that they are long distance game modes, and usually the encounters that you get in these kinds of game modes are long range for the most part, so it is good for those kinds of game modes. But let's go ahead and talk about the shotguns, which are also in the Assault class. So you got Factory. Basically, like I said, that helps you regain energy, my bad, that helps you regain accuracy and recover from recoil faster, and overall it makes your weapon a lightweight weapon. Then you got the Slug. Now this was not mentioned in the other Assault variants. This is the Slug. All this does is it gives you increased range, but you have to be good with your aim. You have to be great with it because it's a slug. It's a slug shot, not a buckshot. Alright, so when you master it, it can be a beast in Team Deathmatch and War Pigeons, but it only until you master it, right? You gotta be great with your aim. And then we got the Hunter variant. Basically, this just tightens the bullets to give you more range, but keep this in mind, it does have less range than a Slug variant, but also you don't have to be as accurate. So it's great if you're a beginner, in my opinion. This is your go-to for beginner shotgun players, but remember that it doesn't have as much range as the Slug variant. The Slug variant gives you a lot more range than this does, but it also allows you to be less accurate, so it's definitely something to choose. And then we got the Sweeper variant. Basically, this just spreads the pellets more so that you can do more damage up close, but again, it has less range. I kind of like this one. This is great for defending the telegraphs in Rush. That's what I find it especially good. If you're hiding right where the telegraph is, you can probably take out anybody in that area because of the fact that it is more powerful up close because the pellets are more spread out, and that's why it's called the Sweeper. So definitely recommend that for short range engagements. And then we got the Backboard. Basically, that just gives you less recoil and better recoil recovery, but your range will suffer and it will be affected negatively because of the damage drop off. So definitely think about that. Less recoil, better recoil recovery, but less range. Definitely something to choose from. And then lastly, we got the Extended. This basically just gives you a bigger magazine size. Moving on to the rifles, these go under the Medic class. You got the Factory, again lightweight, recovers from recoil. Then we got the Trench, again improved hipfire accuracy. And now in something new, we got the Optical. Basically, this just improves accuracy. That's it. It helps you with your accuracy. And then we got the Marksman. This just has an added scope, so ultimately better accuracy and medium to longer ranges, but that's because of a scope. So that's all you get a scope. And then the Sweeper, it's just more accurate at hip fire. And then we got the Storm, again reduced recoil. Sniper, this is something new, something that hasn't been previously mentioned. All this does is just give you improved accuracy because you have a bipod, so that only works if you're stationary, if you're just kind of camping there, because you have that bipod and it gives you better accuracy. And then we got the Extended, again just a bigger magazine size. So that covers it for the rifles under Medic. Let's go on to the LMGs, the light machine guns for support. We got the Storm, again reduced recoil. Trench, again improved hipfire accuracy. Optical, again improved accuracy. And then low weight, this is new, it recovers from recoil nicely, lightweight, and regains accuracy quicker, just like the Factory variant, but just a different name. So I guess it's not really new, but it is a new name. Basically, it's a factory. That's what it is. Factory and low weight, it's the same thing, same benefits. And then the suppressive, that's something new. That's extended mag and bipod for suppressive fire. It's recommended for suppressing enemies. So if you're gonna be out in the back kind of suppressing your enemies, make sure that your LMG has the suppressive variant. That's gonna help you out a lot. And then we got the telescopic. That basically will just give you better accuracy while stationary because of a bipod, and also it includes a scope. So if you are going to be a kind of sniper kind of guy, that's what you want, although that's not really for snipers. Now if you are going to be a full-on sniper, then let's go ahead and move on to the sniper variant. So again guys, this is the sniper for scouts. This is the scout. Now these are your variants that are available to you. You got first the sniper variant. Basically that just gives you a better zoom, and it also gives you a bipod, so that's great if you're going to be stationary. You got the marksman. That's basically just gives you a medium magnification, but your breath is able to be held longer, so ultimately it improves accuracy. And then you got the trench. Basically that's just a weaker bullet but faster fire rate. I don't think it's worth it. I mean guys, think about it. You get a weaker bullet but you get a faster fire rate. Isn't that kind of like the same thing? Like, I don't know, I don't think it's worth it. I would say just get something else, but maybe it works for you. You should definitely try it out. Not just because I don't like it, you should not like it either. You should definitely try it out. And anyway, moving on, we also now got the experimental. This affects the fire rate in a fashion where the rifle feels like a semi-automatic one. I don't really like that. Carbine, I don't know, but better hip fire accuracy. That's not really good for a sniper anyway. And then we got the infantry. This is probably the most popular one. It regains accuracy quicker and recovers from recoil in a timely fashion, so it is great for foot soldiers. Anyway guys, that's gonna cover it. Don't forget to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.